Sagittarius, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for your current energies. So as always, please just take what works and leave what does not. We all know who we are in the story. Now, I sure appreciate each and every one of you. You appreciate what I do here. Hit that like button right there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel. Sure love to see my channel grow. All right, so help me out that way. All right, Sagittarius, next 7 to 10 days, short period of time. We have you coming up as the Queen of Cups reversed. Why are you feeling so unsteady in a situation? You know, I'm wondering whether you have some cold feet. You might have to speak up on behalf of other people. Maybe you have to, I feel as if, you know, some of you people, Sagittarians, need to give some kind of a speech. And it's got you a little nervous. You're not sure you're going to do so well. Or maybe you have to present something that, you know, because this is a card of the advocate here. You know, maybe you've got to stand up and, you know, stand up for yourself. And, you know, I mean, this is one of these energies where, you know, you really got to believe in what it is that you're about to do. Yeah, because here, 2 of Wands. I feel like some of you Sagittarians are about to make a big move. You know, because the 2 of Wands is about making a decision. And, you know, you can stay put where you are, or do you kind of move in another direction? And the Queen of Cups coming up reversed. I mean, emotionally, you know, this is a big decision. And you want to make the right decision. And it's crossed by this, you know, 7 of Wands, you know. So you've got to be able to state your case, you know, and really defend yourself, you know, for this, you know, change that you're about to make. So some of you guys are about to make a big move. And I think you know it's not going to go over very well, whatever this move is. The World card, it's in here above you. You know, it's been a long time coming. I feel like you're at that point where, you know, you just got to put an end to a cycle, something that's been going on long enough. You know, you've reached this point where it's time to move on, to move past whatever it is that may have hurt you. All right, we have the 3 of Swords. Maybe recently, you know, you were involved with a relationship, or maybe it was a job, or whatever it is that gave you a lot of heartache. You know, maybe it was physical, you know, whatever it is, you know, I feel as if you are really ready to end this cycle and move into a new one. Right? And, you know, there's just this energy of you not feeling too good about, you know, having to move on. Because, you know, sometimes we want to hang on to these things that we're comfortable with, even if it's painful. And I think this is one of these things. You know, there's an energy around a situation that I feel like might come down, because we have the 4 of Wands and we have the 6 of Wands. I feel as if there's something that I think you really hope for and then it doesn't happen. All right, the 4 of Wands, this is like a real celebration of a new beginning, something that's going on, an event. And then we have the 6 of Wands, and then it doesn't happen, or you don't get invited, you know. So, and it makes you feel all one way or the other, like, you know, how come, you know, I didn't get invited and everybody else did, and, you know, so I'm feeling, you know, like you're really hurt this next week, you know, but in doing so, it really pushes you to make some big decisions. You know, because when we don't feel good and then we realize that the only person that's going to stick up for me is going to be me, then we start to make these motions, you know, that are better in line for us. Now, the Moon card's coming up reverse. I mean, things have come up, you know, that I think made you really make you feel bad, you know, so don't feel bad. All right, I really, you know, it's just like, you know, things just weren't meant to be. And I feel as if whatever the situation is where, you know, you feel like you didn't, you know, do your best, or, you know, it didn't go your way, I feel as if, you know, it's not even so much you as things are being more deflected towards you to lessen the blow on their part and their accountability. You know, because I feel as if whatever the disappointment is that you experience that leaves you a little, you know, upset this week, Sagittarius, it's exactly what you need, all right? It's exactly what you needed to happen so that you would finally close the cycle with this situation. Especially if this is somebody who, you know, constantly disappoints you. You know what I mean? And you keep giving them another chance, and then boom, they continue to disappoint you. And I feel as if, you know, you've been dealing with this energy for a while. Here we have the Knight of Swords coming up reversed. Now, this is somebody who's very passive-aggressive. You know, this is an energy of somebody who, you know, doesn't put a lot of energy into making things happen for someone else or more about them. You can't even trust what they say, you know, because they're smart too. You know, they know what they're doing. You know, so I think when you deal with someone like that, you know, and then all of a sudden you get to this point where, you know, you were really counting on this event, this celebration or whatever it is that was going to happen, and then they pull out and all of a sudden you're like, "Whoa, what's that about?" Do you know what I mean? You know, so I think, you know, in that kind of sense, you know, it's like a wake-up call. You know, it's like, you know, here comes that unexpected lightning bolt. And I just feel like a lot of things start to come to the surface. You start to learn a lot more about this person who has said XYZ about themselves. You know, so I think it really pushes you in a new direction, all right? And it's one that you really need. And then we have the Ace of Wands here. All right, so here, you know, you've been wanting to go in a new direction, and I think this finally does it. So, you know, there's a tipping point that happens for you, Sagittarius, and it helps you close this cycle once and for all so that you can finally, you know, this Two of Wands. And it's just like with any of the other twos. The minute you make a decision, you're left with one wand. Here, Ace, one wand. Now you can move in the direction that is really what you want to do. And everything that you want to do is now in front of you and it's blowing up, you know. So I feel as if, you know, even though there could be a lot of disappointment in this week, you know, and you dealing and processing what just happened, I also feel as if it you know, really is ending a cycle that needed to come to an end, that you were not going to let go of unless something this drastic happened, all right? So anyway, it helped you get this decision made and land you with that Ace of Wands that you really want in the end. So yeah, intense week for you, Sagittarius. But take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. I'll see you all at another reading. Until then, see ya. Hit that like button. Bye.